Athena wanted you to have this, so here it is. Good news travel fast. We're Wallo Lapaju and Celeste Bono, and we're bringing you positive news from all over the world. Before we dive into today's stories, make sure you submit your own good news by swiping up if you're listening on Spotify, and your story might get featured on a future episode. Hey, Wallo. Hump
Nice.
day. Finally.
Hi, happy hump day. You seem to love hump days. Moving on.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
what story do you have for me
Yeah.
today?
The beautiful trees I have for you today around the Eiffel Tower were almost cut down to create a huge garden around the monument in time for the 2024 Olympics. No, don't cut down
Wow.
trees. However,
Mm-hmm.
critics were outraged to discover it also meant cutting down 42 well-established trees and threatening the root system of a magnificent plane tree near the foot of the Eiffel Tower. One of
Hmm.
hundreds planted all over France in 1814 on Napoleon Bonaparte's instructions. That's history. You can't cut that down.
Mm-hmm.
After weeks of protests, including a hunger strike, Paris officials initially said they would consider the fate of the trees on a case-by-case basis. Now they have conceded that the extreme sensitivity of cutting the trees down has persuaded them to abandon the idea altogether. That is
That's
really
great.
good news. I am against cutting trees down, of course, as everyone.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
that's
glad
great.
that's not
That's
happening.
great.
What do you have for me?
Yeah, I have something around edibles. Researchers have developed an edible and invisible QR code that can be dropped in liquor bottles for you to scan and find out exactly what you'll be drinking tonight.
Oh.
There aren't any of these edible QR codes in bottles yet, but researchers from Purdue University believe this could be a breakthrough innovation in liquor and more. The QR codes are made of fluorescent silk cocoons from specialized silkworms to create a biopolymer which can be fabricated to encode information. Science, am I right? But don't worry though, you'll never notice you're drinking cocoon silk or an actual QR code going down your throat. It doesn't affect the taste, meaning it won't be noticed at all if downed in a tumbler.
Los Angeles County is using data to try and predict who's on the brink of homelessness and help them out. This rare experiment uses predictive modeling, a tool used to
Wow.
forecast events by tracking patterns in current and historical data. The deeply personal work of homelessness prevention. It uses an algorithm that incorporates about 500 factors that could contribute to a person becoming homeless. Roughly 150 people have gone through or are now participating in the LA County program. So far, around 90% of participants have retained their housing while in it. It kicked off with $3 million in funding, half from the LA County, half from the Conrad N. Hilton Foundation, and quickly garnered nearly $14 million in federal money under the American Rescue Plan, which will allow the program to carry through 2024. And that's great news to end our Wednesday. I really like that.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for everything, Walla.
Yeah. Such a
Such a serious topic.
hmm Yeah, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, see you tomorrow, and yeah, in preparation for Friday, I
am.
guess. You're always
I am.
excited on Thursday.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be more great news tomorrow. Good News Travel Fast is a news podcast serving positivity and laughter in daily doses. Oh, but we don't have episodes on the weekends. We actually have to sleep. Don't forget to subscribe and rate us on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to podcasts. This podcast was produced by Matthias Rosenberg, creative direction by Josefina Cordova, scripted by Cecilia Mira, and hosted by Wallo Lapaju and Celeste Bono. That's me. This show is supported by Athyna. Hire, manage, and retain world-class global talent at Athyna.io. A brilliant startup like yours needs the best of the best on your team. Are you taking advantage of global talent? Level up your team for more success for only 33% of your usual hiring costs. Go to athena.io right now to learn more. That's athYna.io.